I'm Logan Brown, and I'm a huge nerd. I own more board games than is financially sound, but I'm okay with that. Last I checked, I was up to 112 games in my collection total. At the most I've ever had, I had about 150 board games at one time. Yeah, about 80% of those I've actually played. I like to think that's a good percentage for a collector. I've always just loved games because they get everybody in one place. Video games used to fulfill that. Like old video games like Nintendo 64 era, where you sat on a couch with 4 people and played together. But video games have moved away from that, where it's like, I'm gonna sit in my house and play with you on the internet while you sit in your house. And it's like, it doesn't bring people into the same room anymore. And that's what I missed. And I kind of found that distilled in board games. This obsession started more in college, and I think the first game was Settlers of Catan. It's something that had a deeper rule set than most widely available board games, but was still very easy to grasp. In Catan, you're both working for your own farm. You're building something together competitively. So instead of, I'm here to trip you up, it's, I'm here to do better than you. And so it's more of a competition than like an actual fight between 2 people. And I think for the purpose of board games, like you're getting together with people you like and you want to still like them afterwards. And so Catan was just sort of an eye-opener of like, oh man, this is what games can be. And then I just wanted to know what else games could be. To me, what makes a good game is all about the experience that it creates. The moment I'm looking for after a board game is when everybody's still talking about it, even after it's all packed away. I don't want to just walk away from it and all we've gained is that like, oh, Nick won. I want a good story after the game is over. Some people buy DVDs or have large book collections of books they've already read and maybe don't plan to go back to, they just want to own it, and that's kind of what my board game collection is. More than just like, oh, here's a collection of games we can pull out. It's sort of like, that's a really cool idea in that box, and I just like owning that idea in a box.